open up. You open up.
Welcome to Whole Lotta.
Hello.
Hey guys, what's up?
Welcome to Whole Lotta. Look, we already got loves and likes already. That's so awesome.
Yes,
We are here with a whole lot of topics
a lot of gossip.
and a whole lot of fun. So, we have a very, I would say, juicy show today. Hey, Della.
Hello. Hey,
Hey,
Mama.
Hey, Mama Bunny. How are you? So we want to, even though we do have some likes, we do want to remind you guys to please like, love, and share our page, Whole Lotta. Also, we have our Instagram, which we post the shows if you want to rewatch them. And Instagram is Whole Lotta NYC127. So please make sure you go to our YouTube, you like, you love, you share our page. So, if you like us,
Don't be fake. Don't be fake.
Right. Real conversations, right? That's my key word. Is real conversations.
Real likes and shit. Yeah.
So let's talk. And the first thing we wanted to discuss was Tracy Morgan's divorce. Now,
Wait, what are you drinking, Joe? Come on.
oh, how did I forget that? And it's right here, all shiny and everything. I am drinking. Actually, this is what you got me. So it's a champagne and this passion fruit. Actually, this is really good. I don't think I had this one before. It's Moscato and passion fruit. Oh, you knew I would like it?
No, I didn't know. I just thought it was a pretty bottle.
You know what? But yeah, so this is something saucy got for me to welcome me to my 38th chapter of life. So it's really good. What are you drinking?
I am drinking. This is funny. This is dedicated to Sidel. It's red Moscato, pink Moscato with watermelon vodka.
So the thing about it is we have some friends that like love watermelon. It's either love or hate watermelon flavor thing. So I like it. Sidel likes it. You like it or you like it, then drink it.
It tastes good with this. I wouldn't get watermelon juice. No.
So we got some people who like it, some people who love it, so it's really, really funny. But yeah, so I didn't put weekend recap because did we really do anything? We had fun. We hung out, had some girls' time, some friends time,
Family.
friends, family, and boo time. So yeah, we had fun. But we're gonna talk about Tracy Morgan and his divorce. So his wife of 5 years filed for divorce.
Only 5 years? Damn.
Only 5 years. So he received a settlement. I believe it was from Walmart for $19, and she is asking for half of that.
Hell no.
Why not?
Because he almost died. Huh?
I believe they have one child.
Okay, you only been with her for 5 years. Okay, number one. You're really not invested. Like, I feel like that's Hollywood marriage time. She did really good for Hollywood. And he almost died. Why would you get half of his settlement? You could maybe get some money from his income, but not his settlement. Like, you're owing. No. No.
So this is what I said too, but I'm telling you what my uncle said. This is funny. So I said no. I said she'd get about $3 million of that money. You know what I mean? Oh, we want to do math. $1 million per year, $5 million. Right?
Yeah.
But what my uncle said was, he said she deserved half because he had a wife and he divorced his wife that was like age appropriate for a younger, lighter girl. So he was like, that's what he did. Because she's 33 and he's 51.
Okay.
So first of all, 33, she still got her life. She's dead wrong. Because you was just old, I was an old man. Now you live so 33 is still young and top, especially nowadays. She wants to go to the next baller. She's wrong. But is it good for him because he upgraded his wife? Like, what do you think?
Did he cheat on his wife with the young buck?
I don't think he cheated. I think he just left her.
I don't think it's wrong that I don't think it's good for him that
Okay.
he's not with Lisa Bonet.
What? What? See, now I was when I call her Lisa, because she's pretty like Lisa Bonet, but I was fucking more like she was like a glamming girl, like I don't know, like a Megan Good, like.
Yeah, I don't think that's wrong. I mean, every guy want to make it good sometimes. He happened to marry one. I mean, it's not. I don't think it was he chose her because she looked like that. Maybe because he chose because she's young and something new. But I don't think he doesn't seem like a superficial person. He doesn't to me.
I don't know if he's superficial, but that young one is pretty. So I mean, she's probably pretty on the inside, maybe. You don't know. You don't really know too much about her.
Maybe her interview was pretty on the inside, and then when she got the job, her resume was pretty, and when she got the job, she really couldn't mop floors. I don't know. Why? I don't know.
I know.
But Tracy, hell no. If you need me to represent you, don't give her nothing of that money.
Well, she's gonna get something. She's gonna get alimony. That's the thing about with marriage. If you get married in California and there's no prenup, you want to have. So if you want to marry a man with money, do it in LA. Because if you don't do a prenup, you're entitled to 50% everything.
Oh, really?
I feel like marriage. I don't know. It's tough. I feel like guys like Tracy or these men with money, they know that the young women want them for the money. So it's like, I don't think he had a prenup while she's asking for extra money. So you should have had that prenup ironclad. Like, you should have made sure, like, all right, in case we divorce, this is what you get. There's no cheating clause, no clause, whatever. And then you get your little alimony. Not little, a lot of alimony.
Well, yeah, a lot. Tracy, and next time get you a seasoned woman, like.
Right, get a little person more age appropriate. Oh, listen, hey, Mama Gail.
Hey, Mommy.
Too. What you guys said before we gonna move on in a second? I want to see if anybody have any thoughts, because the next one we got, like I said, I had a lot going on. Wait for more people to pop on it. They said they wanted to hear about the topic. So they were like, what's going on with Casey? What's going on with them? So this we got 4. We don't got no comments, so we're gonna move along. So this is something. So you used to watch Top Model. We both used to watch it. You stopped way before I stopped. You remember when you stopped?
I stopped when somebody lost. Was it Eva? I used to really like Yaya, and I got mad that she didn't win and Eva won. That's when I stopped.
Girl, that was season 3. You sure?
Oh no, who was Brandy? I like Brandy. Somebody won that was ghetto, and I liked her. Brandy.
Brandy.
Anyway,
no, there was a ghetto girl one. Probably a ghetto white girl.
She was country girl.
Oh, Danielle.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That was my last episode, last season.
I forget about Danielle. Yeah, country. That's just one of my favorites. So America's Next Top Model, J, Mr. J. Remember, there was a Miss J and a Mr. J. Mm-hmm. Well, Mr. J is starting to spill the tea. Now, he couldn't spill the tea before because, they make you sign NDAs and stuff. So he couldn't talk about it before. Mm-hmm. But now he's talking about it. Basically, he was talking about his girl, Tyra Banks. Now, before we get into that, how did you feel about Miss Banks? I don't remember if you liked her, disliked her.
That's how I felt.
Why? Why you putting up with Tyra?
I didn't like her. I didn't dislike her. She was just there. She had a good show.
Okay. Yeah. So I loved Tyra Banks, right? I loved her. I thought she was awesome. She was cool. And so Mr. J, the first thing he said about it is, so it's more about like, okay, friendship and business. So we talked about that before. We can talk about it a little bit more. But what happened was Mr. J was a makeup artist, right? Mm-hmm. And he was on the show since season 1. Season 1, he was a makeup artist. And then he was up there until season 8. Mm-hmm. During season 8, after like the end when you do negotiations, he said he felt like he did all that he could do. He was ready to move on to different things. He said in the meeting, Tyra Banks, now they were friends before he did her makeup before. They were like industry friends. We talk about this all the time. But he spent the night at his house and everything. So maybe it was on the surface, but there was a friendship.
Okay.
She said to him, I'm very disappointed.
Okay.
That was it. The conversation was over. They like begged him to do season 9. They said, we really need you. It was last minute. Can you please? He said, I'll sign on for one more season. He said, the first day of season 9, Tyra came early. He was like, oh, I'm so glad you're here. I wanted to talk to you. And she walked right past him. So then he was like, oh, maybe she didn't hear me. Basically, what Mr. J said for season 9, Tyra Banks did not speak to him the whole season unless the cameras were on. The cameras were on. They were friends. When they showed they cut, she didn't speak to him. He said it was a very hostile environment.
Mm-hmm.
He said he had PTSD from the situation. And no, well, I looked it up. He's a Leo, so dramatic. So he probably really feels that way in his heart. Because I was like, what's his sign? He's a Leo, so he's flair for the dramatic. So let him out.
Okay.
We have a flair for the dramatic, but my whole thing. How do you feel about Tyra doing this to Jay, like with friendship and business and how she handled it?
Well, okay. So I feel like, ego-wise, I feel like people don't want other people to grow. They like people to stay under them, which is not fair to the other person. If they're doing it respectfully and not trying to take your craft or what you have created, what is the problem with letting someone branch out and do something else? And that's my whole thing. And she's probably was threatened because he has Tyra Banks doesn't really have like a personality. She probably was scared that he was going to do a little more than her, and she needed him to be under her. That's the only reason why people have fear of people doing other things. Because I don't understand why you want your friend why wouldn't you want your friend to grow? Yeah, that's why I'm thinking.
Right. But what I mean is like the way she handled it. Because I think kind of okay. Because I'm with that being said, I think I don't know. Because Tyra Banks was a brand in itself. I feel like it was an ego thing. I feel like it felt in her mind. I felt like I don't know if it was like under him because Tyra Banks, she was a supermodel. I think it was more like,
how dare you lose me?
Right. I don't think it was like that. So I think she felt it was a big ego on her. Like she felt like disappointed, like it was personal, but it wasn't personal. It was what he wanted to move on. Mm-hmm. So that's how I felt what happened. But I'm talking about like how do you feel about the way she handled the situation?
Well, that's how women handle things. I'm not surprised.
You're not surprised that she ain't talking for the whole season when the camera was on?
If it was a male, they would have still been cool. Females are like that, and I'm sorry, and it's sad, but a female would still have you on her show and not talk to you, but just have you on her show, just to say that you're on her show. Yeah,
so I was very taken aback by that because I felt like I don't know if I ever like the silence. I felt like when you say at PKB, I understand that because you're intentionally making. Because I've been in hostile work environments, so it's like you're intentionally. I really felt bad for him. You're intentionally making a hostile work environment for me. Like that's so uncomfortable. Like I wouldn't even know what to do. Like you can't quit. It was a manipulation, number one, because you begged him to do the show. And then, it was so, like, when he told me she did that, I was just like, it took me aback. Mm-hmm. I was like, damn. So I felt really bad for Mr. J, and he talked about the show and everything. Oh, and by the way, I wanted to mention, because he mentioned it and I was surprised, he's not Latino. He's actually biracial. He's actually black and white. Because, his last name is Manuel. He said he was adopted by South African parents, and Manuel is South African.
Oh, right. Very pretty, very, very pretty.
Right. So he talked about being a black man. He was like, I don't look black, but he's like, I've always considered myself black. And he was just talking about how it was hard, like being a black man. Like he brought that up. That's what made him kind of connect to that. He said, so basically, while this will say, he said he respects Tyra. They've hashed it out. She said at the end of the season, she brought him to his hotel room and deeply apologized. She said she was very unprofessional and she apologized for handling the situation in that way. And he went on to stay like another 10 seasons. So, but that was
I'm gonna watch season 9 now.
Yeah, but I just want to say on the record, I would never do that, and don't do that to me either. Don't say cut. Talk to me while we tape it. That's not nice. Don't do that.
You know, I mean, I don't know. No, I wouldn't. That's what women are catty like that, and it's like.
No, I understand that part, right? But my thing is the whole season, but then.
But that's she walking past me and not say nothing. Yeah. Well, that doesn't make any sense. So why am I here? Just do me.
Not even walking past, like she would not talk to him when the cameras were off.
Stupid.
And like when they filmed Top Model, I think it's like a month. Like so, I know that was very, very hard for him. And you're spending hours a day. So I know he was ostracized as well because it's like she's the boss. So if people notice that, and people start piggybacking off and choosing sides, they want to be down. So then it's like it's not just Tyra that ain't speaking to you; it's other people. So I know he had it bad, and I felt really bad for that. But I think it's like it was an ego thing, and what I took from the story why I wanted to talk about it on Whole Lotta, why we wanted to talk about it on Whole Lotta, was because it's like you gotta have a thick skin because there are things that's gonna happen. Yeah. And it'll be like that or worse, and you got to be prepared. So you got to have a tough skin. That's why I want to talk about it. Because you got to really have a tough skin if you want to kind of like do this and be on like a network or online where you have people coming to you and things like that. It's gonna be hard.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, business is business, and people need to know that. Just because you're friends, that doesn't mean anything. Business is business. Period. Because it's not only your friend, they have a team behind them and just in general. So I feel like it really is hard when you are friends and you are in the business together. And it's like a whole team of people that's telling you and pulling each of you in different ways. So
and I think too when you meet people too as well. Because it's like, it's different if you know people beforehand. Mm-hmm. It's like people when y'all both have similar goals and things. So it's kind of like, I guess the indirect competition too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I think Tyra felt like ego. Like I know a lot of people feel like that. It's like, how can you do this to me? Like a lot of people when you try to grow, they feel betrayal. Like they feel like the person against them when you just want to grow and spread your own wings. You know what I mean? You can't be on somebody coaxed up for the rest of your life.
That's true. And the more that you dab in other things, the more bigger y'all can be, and then come back together. Like, people need to think about that as well.
Yeah, but that's what I want to talk about. So don't be when you say cut. I'm calling you, okay? I might let you know because
have an ego,
and don't you? Okay, you neither. So we're gonna move along. What is this? What you sent me? Okay.
Oh no, man, I need to read that.
And then I said it to other people. I hate those chain things. You sent me a chain thing.
That's not a chain thing.
It's not a chain thing. Oh, okay.
No.
Okay, so we are going to move on to the main topic today, and it is about LeToya Luckett. Now, I think you put your post yourself. You're a really big fan of LeToya Luckett, like from her on time, like her show that she's doing with Tiny and T.I. and stuff like that.
Yes, I used to love LeToya when she was in Destiny Child. I'm a big Destiny Child fan, and then she disappeared, and then she came out like boom. And then I liked a little bit of her singles, and then I like Family Hustle.
Yeah. Really,
mainly. Yeah.
Did you have are there any comments on your watch party? Because I don't see any comments.
No comments. Nobody's commented. What's up, guys? Come on now.
They're viewing though. That's good. They're viewing.
Okay. They saying that. No.
Okay, so it's really. I just want to make sure. Okay, so you love LeToya Luckett. So I started because Sauce Ray was telling me. So Sauce Ray's a very good. What can I call her? Not a hype woman, but she be making you be cause I wouldn't pay LeToya Luckett no mind, but she be like, no, I really like her because she kind of make you interested in the person. So I was like, with LeToya and Destiny's Child, but after a while, Sauce was talking about. I was like, you know what? Let me give her a chance. Let me watch her on Family Hustle. So I did kind of like her and her husband's story. That's what made me watch. behind her husband's story. They weren't together that long, and she got pregnant. They got married, trying to make it work.
Mm-hmm.
So allegedly, there is a woman, an Instagram model, and she is saying like there was a virtual baby shower for Latoya and her son. She's having a boy, and she's shopping around videos of allegedly of Tommy in uncompromising position. Tommy's Latoya like her husband, and she's trying to sell this tape to media people.
What's uncompromising positions?
I guess she got a tape for them, a sex tape for them allegedly, and she wants to like give it out to because it's supposed to look like him and have a similar tattoo. Which another thing, well, dang, now with tattoos to give you up.
And anyway, okay, go ahead.
So how do you? So he posted a response, and he similar to what you would say.
That's what I wrote because I wanted to read it. But go ahead.
You want to read it? You want to read it?
Okay, I can read it.
What he said.
So this is Tommy. That's his nickname.
Right? Yeah.
Tommy's response to the scandal. Mm-hmm. The devil is busy. It will not win. Please pray for my family and especially my wife while she's pregnant. This too shall pass. Therefore, what God has joined together, let no one separate. Okay. That is the most bullshit ass response.
Wasn't going to say nothing. Okay, good.
That I have ever heard, Tommy. You did not confirm or deny anything. That's number one.
Yikes.
Or shut it down.
Right.
And then you put God in it. Now, my whole thing, now they supposed to be God-fearing, like a God-fearing couple, Christians, Baptists, going people, whatever. But you wasn't thinking about that when you was in that hotel room. If you were in the hotel room. So I just feel like you should bring God into it and say, therefore it won't be pulled apart. Like, that was a real coward. Just let me write something to say something. You made things worse because it sounds like you're lying.
Yeah. No, that could have been a publicist. It would have been better.
Like, what?
Yeah.
I don't get why he put that out. And why would his publicist or agent be like, that's okay to put?
Right.
That's not saying anything.
Right. So, yeah, when I read it, I was like, because this is 2020, so we all know the tricks. Like you said, you didn't deny anything. You didn't cop to anything. So we knew that you were skating around the topic, number one.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, it's one of those things where it's kind of like,
you shouldn't have said nothing at all.
Yeah.
You should have just left it alone.
Right. And then it's like, it's kind of like, when I read it, I'm like, dang, I feel bad. And we're going to talk about this because, like I said in the beginning, they kind of, fell with each other, or, we don't know exactly how it happened, like whether they fell in love or just like, well, we like each other, let's try to make it work. We don't know their whole ins and outs, but I kind of felt bad because it's kind of like a, damn, they trying to make it work, and he might have stepped out, but here she go, talking about side girl, one clout. You know what I'm saying? Like, I actually, even though he more than likely cheated, allegedly, I did feel bad for the situation because it's really not about him, it's about her and her embarrassment.
Yeah.
So that's how I felt.
Watching the show, they have been going through a lot of issues in their marriage. His mom died unexpectedly. He's dealing with like his mom's death. They like been to like family counseling, marriage counseling. He's like really angry and cold towards us. So he is like going through a lot. And then this fucking girl come out with something. So it's like it's piling on. It's like now you're aggressive to Latoya on the show sometimes. You don't he doesn't like surprises. Like she tries like little things. Like it's a lot with them. And
you don't like surprises.
He does like she did something and he was like really upset and like he and I don't know how it is to lose a mom. I don't know. And that's like I can't imagine. But I feel like he's dealing with a lot because his mom died. And it's not an excuse to cheat on your wife. No.
Right.
But he's going through a lot. And you could see the difference from season 1 when they were on to now, how he is completely uninvolved and emotionally detached to the whole situation.
And you think it started when his mom passed?
It definitely started when his mom died, because she died like unexpectedly. Like it was like she was here one day.
And somebody actually was talking about this, saying like when a person dies, like a family member there in a relationship, sometimes marriage boot camp, and they say it either break you up or it can make you strong, but maybe it's either or.
Yeah,
the person's gonna push you away, or they're gonna try to work together. I think when they get pushed away is when, because they didn't know each other long. I don't think they had a strong foundation. So I feel like that's the reason why he's probably pushing away. Like I feel like they had a stronger foundation, and this is speculation, but if they had a stronger foundation, he might have felt more comfortable. You know what I mean?
And then she maybe not knew how to deal with him.
Right.
Maybe he don't want the mushy. Maybe he needs to, you don't know how the person is. When you meet, when you fall in love in 3 months and get pregnant in 7 and then get married in 10.
Right. But my thing when we both want to fight is, all right, we gotta stop side pieces. We gotta stop. I'm saying all women.
What, we gonna throw water on them? How we stop?
Yeah. We talked about this also made a joke last season. You can be a side piece and not even know. So all women who ever been a side piece and you didn't know, was a side piece and you didn't know, you don't have to come out with the story, honey baby. Nobody gonna feel bad for you. Now if you get outed, that's different. Then you tell your story. But even like August Alsina, you don't have to come out with your story.
Yeah.
Nobody cares. Nobody really cares. If it comes out somebody squeals at you, that's different. But you an Instagram model. You came off a cloud. And it's like nobody even saying your name, who you are. They're going to talk to you for like 3 minutes and then it's going to be a wrap. And they're still going to be together more than likely.
And I feel like for side pieces, be quiet. You're going to get more shit. I don't understand why they say things, because not only are you messing up a family,
right, but
you're also going to lose the little piece of clout that you ever going to get in life. Right. Because you're sitting here shitting on a man that he's probably buying you stuff and keeping you quiet, and here you go.
Right, yeah, because he said he worked with not her situation. He going on work. He taking you out of town, vacay.
But you know what it is? It's not the side that, excuse my language. It's their friends and their family. Like, girl, you messing with Tommy? Girl, you better get a book deal. You're not going to eat. First of all, I'm not trying to be funny, but they're not that famous.
Right.
For you to get, Tommy has to play football in a minute. I mean.
He can play football? See, I didn't even know that.
This is what I'm saying. So it's not like you messing with Brad Pitt or Will Smith. You messing with Tommy and LaToya Luckett. I mean, the most that can happen is T.I. coming to your doorstep and trying to spit some knowledge to you. Like, I don't think it's just ridiculous. And
right.
And then another thing with the men.
It was thunder or something. Let's go.
Well,
right?
See, side chicks are starting.
That was side people, right?
What am I about to say? The men. Back in the days, our grandparents and not our grandparents, but grandparents and people in the 50s, their side chicks were silent for 40 years until their funeral. I don't understand the men need to shut these women down. Like, why are you not shutting the women down?
Right. I don't understand. We got to talk about that too. But you know what I blame? This is what I think. I think the reason why there's so many side chicks talking now, because the side chicks is single. Now, I know this sounds crazy, but back in the day, you be married and they be married and y'all cheating. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the side chick is still not feeling that validation as women need, that security that women need. So I feel like the side chicks feel like they have no validation because they're not getting like the name and the title. If you already have a man or you already have a husband and you cheating and you're a side, you don't care because you're getting that at home.
Exactly.
The marriage rate is at an all-time low.
Yeah.
So it's the marriage rate fault, which is essentially the men's fault, though. But
Because Shirley had Rufus.
right.
And what's another old name? Rufus and Cowboy. And
Jack.
and Jack, and and Jack had Sheila, and then Ruth, so it was,
and they ain't, you know what I'm saying?
So it's just bad and it's unfortunate. And bottom line is we can stay all day. Men, stop cheating. Where I think I'm past that age where I'm not naive, and a man's gonna be a man. Now, my thing with men is respect. I always say this. I would say this on Blue in the Face. Your wife should never know, and I'm sorry I picked up something, but your wife should never know. She should never know about what you're doing. No one should ever come to your wife and tell your wife something that your wife don't already know about you. I feel like that's a problem.
That is 100% true. That is 100% true.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't get it, but
so I do pray for them because she is pregnant. Don't want to have a high level of stress.
And their baby's so cute. The baby's so cute.
She's high risk. She's older. If she's not 40, she's gonna be. She's probably in 40 because they were a little older than her. She's about 4 years old. She's high risk. So and why you have to come on down? I'm done with her.
She wasn't getting attention. She was told you to get a baby shower.
The baby shower made her tight. The baby shower made her tight.
She gonna have a baby shower. Watch this. Okay.
You probably lie and say, this is something. Don't lie to the side chick. You gotta tell her she's somebody. He probably lied to the side chick and said they wasn't doing a shower. And then she see the virtual shower. So she like, oh yeah? Because you just told me there wasn't no shower. That's what it was. That's what happened. Exactly. I'm pretty sure allegedly that's what happened.
And Toya she promoted her shower for a week. So she's seen that for a whole week.
Spewing. They probably supposed to have a weekend getaway and he couldn't get away from the virtual shower. She got mad. That's what it is. That's another thing. Social media be the death of people. If it wasn't for social media, nobody would have known about the virtual shower.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
horrible.
But
horrible.
You don't have no comments. I mean, thank you guys for viewing.
I know, but I don't know. Maybe people are like stuck in the rain.
Oh yeah, it was a sex rain. It was like a Love Jones rain earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I love that movie. That ain't on topic, but I just wondered when you said the rain, I'm like, or maybe everybody's Netflix and chilling, but that was a sexy rain.
Well, they not chilling no more.
I know because it's hot. But we was gonna talk about
what?
So Cardi B a little bit in her wow.
You saw her Instagram post?
Yes. So what you tell me? What did you talk about on Instagram? I saw it, but you can refresh.
So to paraphrase, she said that women have issues with their pH balance because they messing with dirty peace men. I can't say the word. I don't want to be too raunchy. And they messing with men, and then they giving men oral sex, eating bacon, egg, and cheese, and ribs, and then having intercourse right afterwards, so all the grease is going in their body.
So, okay, so there was something that happened. Now we hear fighting. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Maybe go to the store. I will be.
He's gonna text them. It's going. Okay. I don't know what just happened.
Oh.
Yeah. So we're gonna keep. We're live. We'll keep going. So really quickly, I'm checking this. I don't see anything.
So what do you think about that?
No, so I think that so we talked about this over the weekend, speaking of things. So we talked about guys and the girls and the pH balance. So we said sometimes like a woman, we're open. That's our open. So a lot of times when you do eat fish sometimes, not all women, but you eat some fish or some crab or some seafood like every day, your pores maybe like that. But that goes for men too. So I don't know if bacon, egg, and cheese make it smell.
She's so stupid. That was
what you eating? You gotta
and rib grease. I was like, oh my god, it was funny. It was funny, but it was like, girl.
But what doctors are saying, they're promoting WAP because they're saying that women should have a wet.
Uh-huh.
And that Dr. Jackie also said for women, if like I guess you eat a bacon, egg, and cheese, just drink some pineapple juice because pineapple juice is supposed to make everything
Uh-huh.
good money. That's what Dr. Jackie's doing. She's a doctor, OBGYN.
Okay.
But yeah, and then really quickly, I just want to talk about it before we go. That somebody was blocked. Remember the guy I think I talked about, the one that like the big, he's a comedian, he's like the big BBW promoter. He was blocked by Cardi B because he said you talked about you have remember she said she had a fat girl WAP before,
Yeah.
and then he said, well, why didn't you have no BBW for your video? So I guess Cardi B or her people did not like that, and they blocked him.
Well, okay. So I just want to say one thing, right? And I'm a big girl.
Mm-hmm.
But if a person don't want to have a big girl in their video, that's their personal. Just like I feel like with the gay community, with the gay community, it doesn't have to be like I feel like we put gay in everything, like a gay couple, something, a transgender, you know what I'm saying? And then if we don't, if we don't, why you ain't put that in there? So being creative, right? It is for directors and all that. It's their personal choice what they want in their stuff. Am I right? Am I wrong? I don't agree. So just because you have a big girl and it's first of all, Megan Thee Stallion, that's a big girl. Yeah, big and tall. So that's what I'm saying. I don't think that she had to have big girls in her video. Like it's not that serious.
I honestly didn't think about it at all because she had like the really popular girls. So I think if there was like a Instagram girl that was popular, maybe she would have had her in there. Like these the girls, like she had Normani from Fifth Harmony. She had a Mingo dance. Like she had like, I mean, I guess she could have thrown a Lizzo, but I didn't think about that either. But I still don't think he should have been blocked in his opinion either. Like why you got blocked? But I've been blocked by like 3-4 celebrities, so I can.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes you got to mind your fucking business. Nobody asked. I mean,
why you ain't told me that when Instagram started?
I didn't know you was on celebrity stuff thinking they was going to want to hear what the hell you had to say.
Because now I got to go through a whole lot of for most of people. No, King Karan unblocked me. Shout out to King Karan. Shout out to King Karan. He unblocked me, but I'm still blocked by Portia and Kenya. So yeah.
Portia living her life with dinner. She
okay, let me not. I don't want to get blocked again. So me and my mom, we watched Dish Nation, and her ring be off and on. Sometimes it's on, sometimes it's off. Portia, call me, unblock me, and call me, girl.
I just see the picture of them on Instagram. I guess they
all up together.
I just seen a picture of them with the baby. I don't know.
That's another comment to say because I don't like dinner. But
I don't like dinner.
Well, I can't talk because I don't know. I'm not a skinny girl. I don't know.
You don't like the way Dennis looks?
I mean,
or his personality?
Listen, I don't know. So, anywho, that was fun. He's just not my cup of tea, but he ain't gotta be my cup of tea. I ain't for him because he pulls women in LA. He pulls the best of the best.
He has a cute face. That's
so. You know, he ain't checking for me, so it don't matter. He's not my cup of tea. I ain't his cup of tea. Okay, but
period.
We'll talk about that later because I'm already blocked. I want to get double blocked. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, okay. So I don't think we have any more comments. What we're gonna do is, you guys, like we said before, please like, love, and share a whole lot of. And we do love that you tune in, but just give us a comment. We like to be interactive, but we are gonna have a guest next week, and we're gonna have some fun topics. We'll have a male point of view. So you can hit us up on Holada with your mail questions. It can be about dating, whatever. We're going to actually talk a little bit about real versus fake bodies, what men prefer. Mm-hmm. It's going to be real fun.
Yes.
You guys make sure you tune in next week with a whole lot of topics.
Whole lot of gossip.
And a whole lot of fun. Bye.